It's 11:31, June 2nd. I just hear them lying all day, so then I have to just say these guys are full of shit. Rule of thumb, they have official hustles. Like I said, they'll say they're CIA, they'll say they're FBI, they'll say they're the UN. They're not. They're impersonators. They'll use imaging hustles to look official. Use an imaging hustle, a deep fake, to try to look like the Pope. They'll use an imaging hustle to look like Barack Obama, President Biden. They love imaging hustles to sell what they call looking official. They'll claim their evidence was collected by the CIA when it wasn't. CIA, they have dates and times of surveillance. That's essential to surveillance. So that's another way. And they have original files. And they don't just like collect files from somewhere and say it's real. Yeah, CIA collects original files and they have dates and times of their surveillance. Another thing, they're using witness tampering tech, but they have all these tactics to look official. They also even like to call themselves experts. The real truth is they're self-titled experts and self-titled warlords, or whatever the hell they call themselves. I don't know. These guys are fucking crazy. But yeah, always see if they're experts, and if they show you credentials, see if they're real credentials or manufactured credentials. They like to pretend they went to Harvard, Yale, this and that, Princeton. They did it. They're confidence men and criminals tricking people, so be wary for that. So they have all these tactics to look official, to look credible. Like I said, they use novel tech to look official and credible. They use impersonation tactics with imaging to look official and credible. They use titles to look official and credible, such as CIA, FBI, Barack Obama's representative. They even pretend to be Barack Obama with imaging hustles. So they have all these tactics to look official, credible. They use fake amounts of money and pretend they're rich when they're not. And they have ways to make themselves look rich in some computer game to look credible or official. They take advantage of the people who measure credibility by the pocket and don't ponder, is this guy a crack dealer? That kind of jazz. They use appearances to look official. They could be crack dealers and they'll wear a suit and a tie, and they'll use pretty language, and they'll decorate their speech, but they're really crack dealers and terrorists involved with organized crime. So don't fall for that hustle. I'm in a tie-dye shirt. Don't fall for their real-time contradiction. You should see a tie-dye shirt. They probably just did some imaging hustle. I could hear it and feel it. Don't fall for it. Yeah, that's some of their tactics. Something like I said, I've been saying this for a while. Look for guys sitting in their house in suits. Who the hell wears a suit in their house if they don't go to work? Yeah, like who wakes up in the morning, puts a suit on, and doesn't go to work? Yeah, I understand guys who go to work in a suit and then come home and they're still in their suit, but a guy who wakes up in the morning and puts a suit on, be skeptical of that guy. He's probably trying to do an appearance hustle and capitalize off of social norms and capitalize off of appearance and people, judging a book by its cover kind of jazz, because that goes on a lot. So that's one of their psychological tactics. So don't fall for it, because it's just a mask. Their suit's a mask to cover up their fucking pure evil. And criminals and involved in organized crime, terrorism, they're confidence men and swindlers. So they got all sorts of tactics like that, psychological tactics, these official hustles. How else do they do these official hustles? They got all sorts of stuff. They're blocking my brain right now. They start using their witness tampering tech. They get all bent out of shape when I start dropping key truths. Be wary, but those are some of their tactics too. They're official hustles. And they have all these tactics to try to sell ideas of credibility and try to sell ideas of trust. They'll do trust building. They'll do save the day hustles and save you, but they're the reason your life was in danger or you're in danger. So they put you in danger and then they save the day, and it's a trust building tactic. So be wary for that. They like that stuff. What else do they do? So they got all these weird trust building tactics, and they build trust, but they're waiting to break trust to set you up for a bet and rob you, or set you up for a poor financial decision, and then and then they want to be like your daddy. So they will set you up for a bet, try to put you in some financial dilemma, and then and because they're these control freak power mongers, then they want to play daddy and give you money, but then they want to ask for favors and this and that. So be wary for that hustle too. So look for those things. It's one of their control tactics and psychological tactics. They'll find a way to put you in financial debt or put you in a financial dilemma, and then they want to use you like a tool. So then they'll put you in a financial dilemma and then try to create a dependency on them. So be wary. That's some of their tactics too.